of the NBA. This is our Sunday night broadcast. And along with Grant Hill and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Allie LaForce, our reporter. Here are the starters for Oklahoma City. Two big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the small forward position. And for Boston, Tatum at the 4 with Queta in at the 5. White and Brown are the wingmen. And it's Simons in at the point. Well, two of the best guards in the league going at it today, Grant. Is there a bit of bragging rights on the line?
You know, maybe not for the players themselves, BA, but the fans will absolutely use this game as evidence when they argue why their guy is the best.
Now here's SGA. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Dort. Here's Hartenstein. Just 4 to shoot. SGA can't get it to go.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
There's Tatum with the 3. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And the call will be against Derek White. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and he makes it on the layup.
It's very long, and SGA so effective around the hoop because of that length.
You know, Doris, the Celtics are interesting as you look at the construction of their roster. Are they poised for long-term contention?
Well, obviously, the thing paramount on everybody's mind is how they weather the Tatum injury and their salary challenges, which are significant. But if they believe they can get multiple bites in the apple, I promise you, this historic team will take their shots.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. After the basket by Boston. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lays it up and banks it in.
So smooth, so pretty off the dribble drive. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander doing work.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Joe Mazzulla. The conversation quickly turned to Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, who coach called a problem. He's fast, he's strong, he's smart with the ball, coach said. So our defense is going to be working overtime to keep up with him, but we will keep up with him. Coach thinks his guys are up for the challenge tonight. Brian, back to you.
Allie, thank you. Now here's Dort. Here's Williams. 4-3. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. The Celtics have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Tatum passes to White. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Oklahoma City has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Down low. Here's Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Simons deciding where to go with it. Pass to Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Oh, how easy it is to get off of your feet. How about the spring from Jason Tatum?
So Mark Degno will call a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And some changes here for the Celtics. Hauser, he's checked in for Derek White, and Pritchard is subbed in for Simons. So Oklahoma City going with almost an entire new group here. Wiggins, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Caruso comes in for Jalen Williams. Joe's checked in for Dort, and it's Wallace in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. There's a screen by Wiggins, and here's Caruso outside. Boston pulls it in. Tatum, pass to Tatum. Leans. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Tatum's got 6 points.
Wow, what a smart offensive player. You can depend on Jason Tatum to take quality shots within the game plan.
Williams finds Caruso. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Doris, Alex Caruso, known for his defensive presence. presence.
I don't know which aspect of his game on that end of the floor to talk about. His ball pressure at the point of attack is elite, but you can also put him off the ball if you need to, and he can get into passing lanes and be disruptive. If you need him to guard up a position, he can do that as well. The versatility is probably the thing that makes him dominant.
Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. And he misses the second one as well, so 0 for 2 that time.
Rare sight. How often does he fail to capitalize at the line?
Here's Tatum. Oh, a big finish right there.
He destroyed the rim.
I tell you, this guy is capable of some amazing finishes. Jason Tatum, my goodness.
Under trail by 4. And here's Wallace. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Williams. Let's go with a 3. Not going to go that time. And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for Boston. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be right back after this word. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And for Boston guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
Their backcourt, Pritchard and White. Sam Hauser out there with Chris Boucher. And it's Garza in at center. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics.
For a guy who's known for his perimeter shooting, that is a great look.
Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster. It is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, BA. Guys who are going to make the right play, defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they've built something special in OKC, piece by piece.
Here's Hauser. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And so it's Caruso who brings up the ball for the Thunder. Trailing by 4.
Well, this guy typically a nice touch from mid-range, but obviously can't make them all.
On the wing, Hauser. White against Williams. White, the pass to Garza. Here's Hauser. Sinks the tray. Hauser's got 6 in the quarter.
Boy, defensively, you deserve to get torched from deep. If you leave him that open, my goodness.
So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout, and we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And some changes here for the Celtics. Jaylen Brown comes in for Garza, and Simon is subbed in for Pritchard. Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. SGA comes in for Wiggins. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. SGA passes to Williams, and here's SGA. SGA explodes to the rim.
This guy is such an explosive athlete. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander goes straight to the cup.
Doris, from the 11th pick in 2018, the last year's league MVP. How did Shai Gilgeous-Alexander make that kind of leap?
Well, you don't get there without incredible work habits. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander puts time in the offseason to grow every single aspect of his game. There's also maturity he plays with beyond his years. You can't speed him up. He's a 3-level scorer, and he contributes to one of the most dangerous defenses in the league.
So it's Oklahoma City now, following the bucket by Boston. Pass to Caruso. 5 to shoot. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Caruso's got 6 in the quarter. Celtics lead by 4. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Now White, watched by Wallace. Here's Hauser. Williams grabs the board. Thunder trail by 4. Outside, SGA. Here's the 3. Wallace misses.
Bad defense, bad shot. Neither working on that play.
Simons passes to Brown. Nice ball movement by Boston. White for three. Three-pointer goes up. Three-pointer goes down for White.
He's not always assertive on the catch, but Derek White rise and fire from three-point, and it is on target.
Pass to Wallace. The three ball. Drains the triple.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Simon's shot is good.
This close in, Simons is consistent. The defense really can't allow him to find that look.
Kicks it out to Holmgren. Lets it go from deep. And it's Boucher with the rebound. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
First team foul. At the line, Derek White. At the line with one shot.
9 seconds left in the first half. Here's SGA. High flying Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. And so it's the Boston Celtics closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. More 2K action in just a moment. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum. Man, is he getting it done today?
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
And the Thunder were already a tough defensive unit, Doris. Went out and got more stoppers last season in Isaiah Hartenstein and Alex Caruso.
It is a prerequisite for Mark Daigneault that you be able to guard your backside off on the defensive end. They lean into their strengths. They were the best of the West in 2024, and then you go out and get better. That front office is first level good. So good.
Taking a look at the Thunder. Two big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the 3. Here's Holmgren. Not messing around inside.
There aren't many 7-footers who can attack guys off the dribble as well as Holmgren. He'll make you pay if you're too aggressive.
Simons passes to Brown. Here's Tatum. There's Tatum with the 3. And the Celtics another 3.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Brown passes to Queta. Over Hartenstein. Queta no good. Thunder trail by 9. To the middle. Kicks it out to Holmgren. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Thanks. Well, this new three-point era started with Stephen Curry, and it's really in the last decade that we're seeing the long-distance game extend to the center position. You look at the list of recent champions, it seems it's also not a luxury, but a necessity to have a paint presence who can also stretch the floor from deep.
A nightmare to contain. All right, Shams, appreciate the report. The kick out to Williams. Shot's good. SGA making the play. SGA's got his 4th assist in this one.
A shot that Williams continues
Simons. Then for Oklahoma City, Caruso. He's checked in for Hartenstein. And it's Wallace in for Dort. A moment to hear from Ali LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, arguably the most feared slasher in the game. Teammate Jalen Williams said, quote, everybody knows what he's going to do, and he's still able to get to spots on a consistent basis. SGA paused the beat before bluntly saying, I get to the rim on anybody. Back to you.
A nightmare to contain. All right, Ali. Thanks a lot. Tatum with the block.
There's a problem to the defensive end of the floor. Tatum sends that back.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Tatum pulls it in.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Pritchard. The kick out to White. Stolen. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Wallace, the pass to Holmgren. Chet going to work inside.
It's so difficult to defend Holmgren inside. For such a young player, his body control and awareness are off the charts.
Pritchard. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Now Pritchard gets it up. No good. Would have counted had it gone. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Celtics out in front. They're up by 3. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the two-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Filling out the wings, it's going to be Simons and Brown. Sam Hauser out there with Chris Boucher. And it's Pritchard in at the 1 spot. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Here's Williams. Wiggins outside to tie it up. Boston pulls it in. They've led by as many as 11. Simons passes to Boucher. On the wing, Simons. Back to Pritchard. Fires it. And right on target. And the Celtics lead by 5.
Nice find there from Simons. Solid at recognizing when his teammates are uncovered.
And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul so far. Some changes for Boston. Tatum's checked in for Boucher. Tatum comes in for Hauser. And it's White in for Pritchard. So Oklahoma City going with almost an entire new group here. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Chet Holmgren comes in for Wiggins. Lou Dort, he's checked in for Joe. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Wallace.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Ali LaForce.
During that last break, I heard Joe Mazzulla as he talked to the team. Coach was urging his team to play strong defense, reminding them no easy hoops, give effort and help when needed. They do say defense wins championships, guys.
Okay, thank you, Ali.
Boy, that is a heads-up play right there by Lou Dort. He sees an opening and gets the ball exactly where it needs to go.
Tatum. Too easy for Tatum, even with the contact.
Hey, they really needed that one. Big time move inside.
Has the ability to score against size, and those were crucial.
Outside Holmgren. Tries from 10. And he gets the jumper to fall.
Nice work by Chet Holmgren on the interior. Hey, you've got to be opportunistic if you find yourself in the paint.
Now White. Ooh, here's White on the drive. Ooh, he jammed it.
Plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
But credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Williams fires. Cash from downtown.
He really thrives in high-pressure moments. That's a big-time play.
And White has got the ball here for the Boston Celtics. They've led by as many as 11. Outside Tatum. Now White. He's up the three. A three ball from the corner. Derek White.
I think this is winning the fight. Back-to-back. Momentum swinging wildly.
Tries the spin move. Now Hartenstein. Gilgeous Alexander. Ooh, he leaves no question.
SGA, that's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander to you. Big-time clutch delivery.
The Celtics with the lead. White outside. Outside Tatum. Tatum throwing it out of it. 6 to shoot. From deep. The triple drops.
And the stakes were high right there. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
And Mark Dagnall has called a timeout. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. It's stolen away. 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And an intentional foul right there. Now White. Jordan with a double team. Now Simons. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal.
Picture-perfect execution on the double team. No problem shooting the ball away.
What a moment for Gilgeous-Alexander in the clutch, yes, sir.
Well, if they score here, they could effectively end this one.
Yeah, and their main objective right now, taking care of the rock and using some time. They can't go empty on any of their possessions from here on out.
No time to waste, not at this point in the game.
Williams is like a vibe. I mean, this guy gets it. He knows they need points there, and he takes it upon himself to deliver.
And Mark Dagnall has called the timeout. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And looks like an illegal pick was set against the ref's attention.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules in favor of the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
White! Ooh, the three doesn't go. Time expires. We're going to overtime. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action. Boy, these teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters. Now we're headed to overtime. This one should be fun. Two big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Gord at the 2. And it's Williams in at the 3, the small forward.
Don't sleep on the athleticism of Derek White. How fast did he get off his feet to punch that one home?
Holmgren with a screen on Tatum. And yes, sir! In stride on the lay-in from a sweet assist.
I'll tell you, an underrated thing right there. How effective that screen was. It just creates a lane to the cup.
Outside Tatum. Oh, Tatum takes the contact.
Now, this is one of the best scorers in the game today. Jason Tatum, we're getting used to performances like this.
11 feet out. Down goes the jumper.
Boy, remarkable how efficient he's been scoring the ball. He feels good right now.
Boston has gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. Outside Simon. Now White. Downtown. The free ball is down.
Love to see Derek White go right into it off the catch. No doubt right there. Just get the jumper flowing.
Tatum against Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren. He's off from 3.
Well, normally he makes that. Defense gets lucky there.
Tatum. Oh, money!
Jason Tatum under duress in the shot clock. Big moment, no problem.
And Mark Dagnall SGA. It's good.
We've seen a lot of points tonight, but we've also seen a lot of poor defense as well.
That's unacceptable. The hustle and focus on that end is not there for either side.
Here's Simon. Pass to Tatum. Oh, using two hands to power it down.
Looking to close things out. That might have been the nail in the coffin.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Spins. Williams. That's a man on a mission right there.
Jalen Williams relishes the opportunity to deliver in the clutch, and boy, does he answer. You can't have that type of miscue in this moment in this game. You have to be on the same page.
Can't get it. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Second team foul.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
At the line for 2 shots.
He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop. Blue Dort. Oh, he can't connect from long distance. White fires. And so it's Boston who scraped by with the win. Things looked a little uneven for them down the stretch, but in overtime they took control.
NBA, I don't think they expected this one to be so hard fought. But when they went into overtime, they really poured the gas on the fire.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
Jason, with you guys being such a young team, how do you continue to improve to reach your potential?
We got to watch film. I mean, we did a lot of good things today. So a lot of things we could have done better. And we just got to be focused, composed, and play with a lot of poise, and we'll be fine.
Poise normally comes with experience, but because you're so young, you're finding it early. Congrats.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce.